Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome to yet another Fidget video. Today I'm going to do a showcase slash ranking of all of my, it's 18 mechanical sliders. Um, Basically anything with a spring and ball as a fidget mechanic. Um, and keep in mind the ranking, it's totally subjective and what I may like, you may not like. What I may not like, you may like. Um, and especially with mechanical sliders, you can tinker around with spring strengths and different balls, different material sizes. That I really do believe that you can find a nice setup for most of these. Um, but I'll just get going here at number 18. Uh, so this is I think PEI haptic uh, coin. Not haptic coin, but like mechanical coin. I got it for like 10 euros off AliExpress, and it just doesn't feel super nice for me. Um, I've hardly used it, even from the day I've got it. So this one would be on my last place. Next up, it's the DJG mechanical slider. Um, I'll blend in all the proper names in post-production. And let me know if you'd like to know my setups, my tunings for specific ones here. As the first thing I usually do when I get one of these is I try them out and then I open it up and just try out all sorts of different combinations of balls and springs. Um, yeah, so this one is in stainless steel, um, and it's actually got two different tracks, a dance track and a paragraph track. Currently, I have it on the dance track, um, but I just don't really use it. The edges are a bit too sharp for me, um, and a bit hot spotty, um, and I've just haven't been able to find a nice tuning on it. Um, so yeah, that's my number 17. Number 16, again DJG EDC. It's their like fan fan slider. Um, it's also stainless steel. I believe it's copper inlay. Not sure, and I think this is brass inlay, but I'm also not 100% on that. But yeah, same thing here. I just don't find it very satisfying to use. And it's not as smooth as I would like it to be. So let's put this up. So that's my number 16. Number 15. It's the Cheese Ring by Gauss Studio. Um, with this one, I just wanted to try wood as a material. Um, and I believe it's a type of sandalwood, but I'm not completely sure. And it's like, it's not bad, but I'm not entirely into the tuning here, and I kind of regretted getting this version because the wooden ones you can't open up and change the springs and balls, so I'm kind of stuck with this tuning. And uh, I believe if I had the a different version that you can open up, I would use this a lot more, because I could tune it to my liking. But as of now, I'm really not picking this up at all. So that's my number 15, Cheese Ring by Gao Studio. Number 14. This is another cheap one from AliExpress. I believe I paid 15 euros ish, around that price. It's the rebound slider in PEI, and it's got this nice, actually it's really got this rebound effect that is achieved by using these magnets here. But I found that you can only use rather weak springs here, because if you use any stronger springs, the rebound stops working correctly. Also, I found that I prefer, you can see here, there's one side with the metal piece here. I found that I prefer using this side on top, as the feedback when it rebounds just feels a bit uh, nicer. Yeah, this was one of my first mechanicals, and when I got it, I really liked it and used it quite a bit. But yeah, I'm just not using it much anymore. I believe even EDC has some more premium sliders with the same magnet rebound mechanic, um, but I haven't tried those, and I'm not into this mechanic enough to wanna get them, the more expensive versions. All right, number 13. Whoops. Number 13. It's the Mechanical Cashew by Gauss Studios again. Um, it's super crispy. I got it in a dense version, and you can buy it on AliExpress in like specific colors, or you can get like a surprise box, which I did, and I am satisfied that I got the black and the dense because I wanted a dense. Um, they also have it as a paragraph track, and it's actually really nice. It's very, very crispy, as you can hear. And changing the balls and springs is quite simple because it's just held together here magnetically. Um, but I've just found that I'm not into PC that much, or PEI for that matter. I just like a bit of weight. So even though the sound and the like haptic is quite nice, I just don't use it much as it's too light for me. Yeah, so that's number 13, Mechanical Cashew. Number 12, I don't really know the name of this, maybe like Cookie Slider. Kind of ripped off the aesthetics of the Clown Orange, I guess, but it's a mechanical slider and you can just get it for quite cheap on AliExpress. I think I paid around 10 euros for it. It's second. It's also a glow in the dark, so it actually glows quite well. And it has 3 tracks. It's got like a paragraph track in the middle, and it's got 2 dance tracks on the sides. And I've tuned it to be like super crispy, but also have this um yeah, I do like the sound, but it's too loud for me. And same thing as with the mechanical cashew, they just both feel a bit cheap. And yeah, so I don't really use it much either. Next up, at number 8765432, number 11, it's the Mac Egg by I'm not sure what it's called, the brand. You can find it on AliExpress. They generally make like cheaper fidgets, but I think it's like not bad for a beginner just to try out what you like. This was actually my first mechanical slider, and I kind of wasted my welcome deal on AliExpress by getting it for €3 instead of 10. Um, but it's I really think it's not bad, especially for the price. The metal here, it is die cast. I think it's zinc. Um, I replaced the Teflon tape here with a thinner one, which kind of made it a bit more crispy. And I actually still use it from time to time when I'm like going to bed. I'm sometimes just fidgeting around, and I don't like to use my expensive fidgets for that. The shape can be a bit awkward to use, but yeah. I think it's good for a beginner who wants to like try out mechanicals just to see if it's their type of stuff. So we've arrived at the top 10. So at number 10, I've got the mechanical milk cap noise. I think it's called that, by ACDC, in stainless steel. So you can use it this way, or you can like click this ball in the middle, as well as like roll it. And you can set it up to have 20 or 40 clicks based on how you arrange the springs and balls inside. Let's align those. Yeah, I just got this like in a bundle on the secondary market, and just wanted to check it out, but I'm not using it much. At number 9, it's the Wanwu Chen Yu Guardian. um, in the stainless steel dense version, and I had heard it recommended quite often and got curious, and it's really not bad. Um, I think I just need to still find the right tuning for it. Um, right now I've got it quite crispy, but yeah, I really think when I tinker with it a bit more, I can find a setting that I like more, but at the moment it's at number 9. Alright, number 8. It's the bamboo slider in stainless steel, the mechanical. And I really liked it when I got it after like tuning it. Um, but over time now I'm not using mechanicals much anymore. And when I do, I usually take the ones I like more. But I do like the aesthetics of it, and I comboed it with this planet bead here. So I've got this ergonomic shape here to hold it and to like rotate it like that. But yeah, I'm just not using it that much. But I still kind of like it. It's nice for the public because it's like not super loud if you tune it right. And yeah. Now, number 7. This is another cheaper AliExpress one. I believe Nine Hands has a similar one. I'm not sure like if it's a rip-off or who made what first, but you can get it for around like 14-15 euros on AliExpress, and I just love the sound of it. And I think for the price you can't really go wrong here. Yeah, the sound is addicting. And yeah, actually this was the first time I braided a lanyard. And I put this little silver monkey here with a little cute ass. And yeah, including this one, my top 7 I would say uh, are the mechanicals that I still use. All of these here, I'm not really using them much, but yeah, this one is really nice. Just a nice sound. Next up, it's the mechanical milk cup noise noise coin. I messed up that name. I will blend in all the proper names by AC/DC. So this one is in brushed Zerk, and yeah, I just prefer this to the stainless steel. The sound and the haptics are just more satisfying, and I also prefer the slightly lighter weight of the Zerk compared to, yeah, the stainless steel. It's a bit more, it's a bit quieter, a bit softer. I guess it's more incognito for public, but also something about Zerk just feels nice. It has like this sort of plasticky feel, even though it's a metal. Yeah, it's nice. All right, number 5. I've got here the YOLO Studio Huang Cai, but the newest version, which is dense, with a PEI middle plate. And I've got I think it's this dock setup, and it's more for like a louder setup, but sometimes I like to put palm balls in for like a more quiet fidgeting. And it's quite crispy. It's nice. And I think for some, the travel distance might be too long, but for me, it's like just really satisfying to push it all the way and then to have this long distance of closing. So that's my number 5. Next up, number 4. It's the Lodi Truck. So I think a lot of people know this one. It's just really well designed, in my opinion. It's really sleek and thin, and simple. It's just and very smooth. It's buttery smooth, and it's super easy to change the ball and springs because it's only held together magnetically. So you just take off this, take out that, and you can change it. It's a really nice slider. Right, my top 3. So number 3, it's the Musketeer limited edition Thai color. And I'm counting it as a mechanical slider just because of this thing here. You can put like a ratchet kit on here, but I'm really not a big fan of that. Currently, I actually ordered a full ceramic 688 bearing to have like a nicer spin, more feedback, more sound, and but just judging on this thing here, it just has this really nice Zippo sound. The clicking here, but and it's just really beautiful to look at. It's like there were 25 made of these, 25 of each of the colorways, and blue is my favorite color, so I'm glad I snagged this one. And I've really started enjoying it as a spin stick since I got the ceramic bearing. So yeah, Muyi Nayatsu Musketeer. It comes in like a myriad of materials and colors. Alright, number 2. It's the YOLO Studio Huangcai, the OG version in Thai. And this thing, it's just so smooth. Even though it's like a simple up and down movement, I get stuck on it. The middle plate, it's Thai here and with the 2 Teflon sides. And this used to be my favorite mechanical slider, but you'll see in a second uh, which one's topping my list now. Number 1, it's the Ling Yun 3.0 by HEEDC. This is blackened zirconium and brass, I believe. And it's just super nice. It took me quite some time to find this setup, and it's also kind of an annoying fidget to change springs and balls, but it's just super nice now, and I love the blackened zirconium and the shininess of the inlay here. I wasn't sure between this one and the Mod Groove, which this one I guess kind of rips off, but also you can sort of see here, maybe it's a bit difficult to see, but the last track, the last indent here, it's like a little bit smaller, so when you're like going up and when you reach the last step, you actually get like a sort of extra clickiness, which is really nice. And the rotation is just, it's super smooth. You can also kind of like push it up and just keep pushing, like on the sides, like so. yeah, this thing is amazing. Um, so yeah, these three are really in my regular rotation. Um, and these four I still use sometimes, but the rest of them I'm kind of getting out of mechanical sliders, so they don't get much use. Um, but I hope that you liked this collection video, and let me know if you have any questions about specific ones here. I didn't go that much into detail, um, just to keep things not too long. Uh, and let me know if you have like some recommendations for mechanical sliders, um, because I feel like those are kind of like hit or miss sometimes. Um, and yeah, if you've watched this far, um, thanks for watching, and I wish you a wonderful day fidgeting. Bye bye.